A sweet challenge. I've got a sweet tooth, so it's not going to be that difficult to please me today. We've got quite a few things going on here. The great thing is we're using all those ingredients that's in the mystery box with a few other ingredients that's out there. Limos. Okay. I think this is the one thing everyone was maybe a little bit worried about, eh? But we're doing a sweet challenge. There's sugar in here.
Yes.
So how can that be a problem?
Right?
Yeah. And then you have that kind of lime flavor. So we're gonna, let's say, add a cup. I'm not trying to caramelize it. I just want to concentrate it a little bit more. We are making a deconstructed cheesecake. And deconstructed is basically all the ingredients are there that you'll have in a cheesecake. We're not baking it, just gonna set it. We're gonna give it flavor.
I think it's actually a very creative way of presenting cheesecake.
Ibiza. So we're gonna blend our peach slices. Syrup goes in there, but I'm gonna be careful not to add too much in there because obviously I want a certain consistency. So just to puree it. The nice thing about a deconstructed dessert is you can add sort of different elements to it. You know, there's a lot of freedom. So let's add that in there. Okay, so we have cream cheese, a little bit of vanilla essence, but not too much. I like to cook with the pods. I love what they bring to a dish. You can even add some of that in there. And then to that mixture, we're also gonna add, for sweetness, condensed milk. We don't want too much. I like a dessert that's sweet, but not too sweet.
The last time I had condensed milk was when I was in primary. It's taking me back to my childhood.
Faster?
Yeah, and there you go faster, yeah. You press down on that. So that's kind of to get that peach nice incorporated in there. Maybe you can go faster.
Now we're talking. Now we're moving.
Add a tiny bit of that. And I like the consistency, yeah. Okay, our limos is also just about ready. To that, we're gonna add the gelatin. So we've used 1 sachet of the gelatin and we've bloomed it just like a 1/4 cup of water. And then obviously you add it to a warm liquid. So the reason I bloom it obviously hydrates the gelatin. If you don't do it, you run the risk that it doesn't dissolve properly. What I'm doing here is I'm using like a flat tray. This is gonna go straight into the freezer, but then it will sit in like 20 minutes, even less than that. So we're gonna make a nice thin sort of jelly because we're gonna use it when it comes to plating. It's nice to add little vanilla seeds in there.
I see that.
If you don't mind, just to grate some zest of the lime on there for us. That adds, again, we're building flavor. Okay, so I'm just gonna shred this mint. Also, the one thing you must always remember with fresh herbs, when you chop it, you have to make sure your knife's always super sharp. If it's not sharp, you basically bruise your herbs and they go brown. So that's gonna go into the freezer.
It smells very minty, earthy, and very refreshing.
Ibiza, we're gonna pull it together. You ready to make some fire?
Absolutely. Are we ready?
Ready.
I like it.
These are the leftover peaches we didn't puree for our cheesecake mix. Okay, so there's some vanilla pod and caster sugar mixed. I'm not gonna sort of make it extra sweet, so that's just to help it to caramelize a little bit more, you know? Just give it a nice sort of brulee.
There we go. I didn't realize how much I would love doing
You're
this.
enjoying that, are you enjoying that now?
I'm enjoying this.
Thank you, Timbisa. I know you're enjoying it, but you have to stop now. Thank you. Here we have some meringue.
When I think about meringue, I think about something that is big.
Oh, that looks good.
What's fascinating for me is that this one's blowtorched and it looks amazing.
Now we need our mixture that we made.
Yes.
That's the almonds that you got in your box. A bit of flour, some butter. You can add a bit of sugar and also some toasted coconut we've added to it.
Chef, did you toast the almonds first?
Yeah, I think about it like that. Think about all the ingredients. How can I make it more exciting instead of just adding it? These are little blueberries. Olive oil works well even in some desserts with chocolate. So there's just a bit of olive oil and it kind of glosses these blueberries really nicely.
Oh.
You know, in a dessert, if you have freshness as well, eh?
Yeah. It also adds a bit of color to it.
Yeah, color. But look how they sort of stand out, the gloss.
They do.
ibaluleke kakhulu because umuntu uqale atye ngamehlo and then abese uya-enjoy ke ngoku i-dessert yakhe.
And then our limos.
I think the best tip that I'm taking from this masterclass is definitely the different elements that you need to be aware of, the height that you need to give, that desserts shouldn't be sweet all the time.
That looks incredible.
It looks classy. It's giving 5-star.
Just looks so colorful.
There you have it, a little deconstructed cheesecake. It's got a bit of texture going with the crumbs. It's got the creaminess of the cheesecake. Let's taste.
I think the presentation looks absolutely amazing. I'm quite surprised that we can get so many different elements in such a short space of time.
The tartness of that cream cheese is
I don't like desserts that's too sweet. Try and balance your sweetness.
It tastes so good. Like, I love the combination of how everything is coming together on the palate. Really, really amazing.
Going nice.
And that meringue as well.
Are you feeling inspired? Yeah. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay, let's go.